Alright, guys. Welcome to the video. This ain't even a fucking normal video. I just wanted to do this. Um, I before y'all even start the fucking comments of, oh, he's going sappy. Fuck you, I'm not going sappy. Before you start the comments, I know there's gonna be as much smart asses in my DMs that are normally my friends. That's how it goes in my friend group. Why do I have this pen in my hand? I don't need the pen. I already wrote down what I need to say. Um, I really don't know how to start this. Then just basically it's gonna be a big ramble. Um, November of 2023, I went in the hospital for YouTube won't let me say it, but I wanted to in game voluntarily. If that makes sense. Um, and I got out of the hospital, and I really thought life was over because family, a lot of turmoil happened behind the scenes during my when I got home. A lot of turmoil happened. I thought really life was over, to be honest. I really didn't have anything coming out of the hospital. And then in, I forgot when it was, February, I met my ex, or not met, but officially became in a relationship. And then in April, that ended in a broken engagement. Moved way too fucking fast. I'll be honest, I moved way too damn fast. And that really set things back for me mentally. Turmoil went sky fucking high in every part of my life. I thought within a week of leaving her, I moved back into my parents, lost my job, and I really thought that was the sun had set on me ever having any other female interaction romantic wise. Um, I really thought I was broken goods. Shit like that, really. I played it off in front of everybody. That was fine, but I mean, there was a lot of turmoil going on behind the scenes. People thought I owed it to stay with her when it just wasn't gonna work out. I wasn't gonna waste my time. Um, yeah, and I just remember for a month or so, I was trying to pick myself up. And it was hard. It was a hard ass thing to do because I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to what I was doing now. I had it. I had what I wanted, and I voluntarily left it. I'm the one that ended things, and it was hard. It was hard for me as a man to do because the hardest thing for me to do is walk out on people. It is. It's hard. I pride myself on loyalty, and I've had to do it a few times this year, and it was hard to do. It's hard as fuck to do when you're priding yourself on loyalty, and you have to walk out. You have to say, I can't do this anymore. It's not good for me. When you're putting yourself first, it's hard. And I'm sorry for the camera quality. It's fucking lagging like a bitch over here. It's because I'm using my phone. My phone's connected to the internet. It's on my grandparents' Wi-Fi right now, and the grandparents' Wi-Fi sucks ass for doing this shit. So I apologize in advance. But also, you're at least getting a video. But I do remember that. I do remember that low feeling, and just wasn't there anymore. And I struggled. I've always struggled socially due to being homeschooled and being very, very sheltered. Um, I wasn't good in social situations. My friend Michaela, from 5 years old, because we met at church, can tell you that. I've always struggled socially to find people to accept me, and also just to be me out in public. I've always found a challenge. It's hard because of the way I've been treated by others. Some by people that knew me very well from childhood, from my birth. But we're not going to get into that. Um, but I do want to thank some people because this is where, yeah, life hit a low point. It did. But for some reason, like, I recognize when I lose one thing, one person or one thing, God tends to bring in like 500 million things or people, and my friend list grew. It all started. I met my friend. How did it all start? I remember on Facebook, I DM'd my, she's been on my streams, my friend Jocelyn. We never met. We met 4 years prior. Uh, I sold her a phone, and we had been friends on Facebook for some reason. I think I sent her a friend request. I don't fucking know. But I remembered her, and I sent her a friend request. I asked her if she wanted to fucking smoke weed together. And what I thought was gonna be, smoke with me once and decide this guy's fucking weird. Um, I thought, hey, I can just at least get high. I'll be good. Um, but no. That started something in my life because I met a person. and Jasmine's now been a repeat on my streams. Let me pull it up on my channel, because I'm pretty sure she's been on at least 5 of them. Shit, I don't want y'all to hear that. That's a very cringy part of my life. But, like, I just remember just, like, when she wanted to hang out more, it kicked off something in me. I didn't even think she would. I mean, fuck, who? I don't think of many people wanting to hang out with me. This is not who I am. One, two, three, four, at least, I'm saying at least 6 or 7 streams that have Jaslyn in it alone. And that's huge. That's a real life person. I met her real life first. It wasn't an online friend. And she's been y'all fucking love her. I mean, who fucking wouldn't love Jazz? Jazz is a great person. Funny. Jazz is an extremely good friend. I'd go to bat for Jazz every day of the week. And meeting Jazz and meeting somebody that also wanted to be around me, you know, fucking, she's cooked for me. She's done shit for me. I mean, Jaslyn is a great person. And if Jaslyn ever gets his channel going, and I'm trying to get that streamlined, trust me, I fucking please go subscribe to her if I ever say that. To say that she created a channel. And I will 100% throw my weight behind her. And that kicked off something. That kicked off a streamline of events. That kicked off meeting my friend Kat, who's also been on my streams. She hasn't been on in a while, but we're still friends. Just, we both have different schedules, and it's hard to find time. I mean, it's just fucking like that. She's a great friend. She's helped me as a person. And they were both some of the main ingredients in me finding some self-confidence in my appearance and just me as a person. You know, growing up, I was told I was annoying, ugly, wouldn't ever get anything, and I thought my broken engagement was my only chance to really be there. And it didn't work. And then I had these people pick me up, like, yo, just get out there, dog. And I just remember I started getting out there, you know. I've had some interesting events. I've danced with some women. I've done things. I wholesale changed what I was doing in life. You know, I don't just sit there and wait for my opportunities anymore. I go out and get them. This is one thing I will tell you about the Dalton that came onto YouTube, and the Dalton that existed till about April or June of this year. I was happy being the backup in people's life, especially women. I was happy that, you know, while they go find a 6'6" D1 Heisman Trophy winning Michigan quarterback, I was going to be the 4th-string undrafted, you know, UMHB, fucking North Dakota State, South Dakota, some fall, you know, Rigtown College that nobody gave a shit about, and that he was just happy to be on the roster. Never was going to get a chance to play, even though I absolutely had the capabilities to be the franchise quarterback in somebody's life. You know, the fucking Tom Brady's, Kurt Warner's, Troy Aikman's, you name it. I had that ability, but I was happy to play backup. And I remember there's one girl I've cut off. I've cut her off completely because I was treated as a backup and I was there for attention. That's it. And it was hard because I had known her for like a year and I didn't want to walk out, but I had to. And that right there, I finally, like, it launched in my head. I'm not the backup. I shouldn't allow myself to play as a backup. I have the capabilities to be that big guy on the field. You know, the one with all the stats, the stat padding career in somebody's life, but translate to somebody's life, like where I can help you in life. You know, but I feel like I've genuinely helped some of the people's life I came in, and I'm appreciative that they let me in their lives. It's a privilege to be in Jazz, Cats, all my friends' lifetime about to bring up. And then I remember, hell, what was it, like a month or two ago? My now friend Angie had a birthday. Y'all never met Angie. Angie's a real life friend. She's never been on the channel. If she ever wants to be, she's more than welcome to be. And that kicked off, she was having a birthday, and I remember earlier in that week, she commented what's the best book to smack somebody in the head with, and I said a Bible. Being a dumbass. And then I saw it was her birthday, and I said, hey, it was her 21st. My 21st was not fun. So I kicked off, I said, hey, I can pay for your drinks, we can go to the bar, and we can celebrate your 21st. And it kicked off this great friendship. Like, I sleep at her floor like a fucking baby. I'm talking, kid you not, I will sleep on that fucking floor like a goddamn child. And it's just, it's great. Like, we've built a great friendship. You know, Angie's a great person. She builds me up. She's one of my biggest hype people. Her, Cat, and Jazz hype me up like no fucking other. And that also kicked off me meeting my friend Ray, who's also part of Angie's friend group that became one of my friends. Ray will hype me up every time I see him. Fucking, if you watch this, I'm gonna send it to you, Ray. Fucking much love to you, Ray. Much damn love. You know, got nothing but love for that man. Uh, and it kicked me in like meeting people with different walks of life. I grew up in a small town. I knew nothing but church people and the judgmental stuff that came from church. I met people that didn't care what I did, didn't care that I had tattoos, didn't care that I smoked cigarettes, didn't care that I sometimes have a breath that smells like cigarettes and Jack Daniels. It didn't matter. They just fucking wanted to be my friend. They fucked with my personality that I fully did not hide anymore. I had nothing to lose. Fuck, I lost an engagement. I've almost committed suicide. I mean, YouTube. I'm sorry. I almost committed a self deletion. Is that better? Probably not. But fuck you. I've done it almost 12 times, 13, 14. I can't remember. So many times in my life that I've almost taken it. And I'm glad I didn't. For the first time in 22 fucking years, I'm glad I'm alive. I might make the jokes, but secretly inside I'm glad. Because I'm meeting people. I think I'm on that track to being what I want to be. I think I'm on the track to getting that truck, getting that house, having that girlfriend that turns into my wife. I think I'm on that track now. Because like, I don't want to say a staff. They're not a staff. They're a group that formed around me. They're like, we love this guy. We don't fucking care. He's the guy. He's our guy. And I love that because, fucking guys, I'm telling you right now, when this shit works out, it's no longer, I mean, I remember a certain person, when I said I was starting YouTube, said, don't talk to me until you get paid. Referring to YouTube. And it's still the butt of every family joke, fucking me having a YouTube channel. And I still consider myself a YouTuber because it's one dream that nobody can put out of my reach. When I wanted to be a baseball player, I was told I couldn't do it by several people. Football coach, same thing. Politics, same thing. I was going to run for president. Fucking everybody put that down. I'll still run for president. Watch fucking 2040. You better watch your fucking ass. I'm going to announce it. Shit like that. Like, every dream I had got shat on because sometimes this person wanted me to go a religious route, be a preacher, do something that wasn't me. I'm not a preacher. That's a very important calling, and I do not fit that bill. It's not that guy. You don't have to worry about me being the Pope anytime soon. I can tell you that fucking much. And I'm not. And by the way, I'm not trashing preachers. I have much respect for them. Well, some of them. Some of them I think are absolute scums on the earth who should not have a pulpit. But that's besides the fucking point. But it kicked off a lot of things in my life, like that breakup and that period leading up to meeting Jazz kicked off a huge main line of events. And like, I can't thank her enough. I can't thank Kat enough. I can't thank Angie. I can't thank Ray. I actually got like a whole motherfucking list. And I'm going to try to say one thing about each of them. Some of them I may put in the group because I don't want this video to be an hour long. I really don't want it to be 30 minutes long, but you may get 30 minutes of me ranting, so fuck you. So, here we go. Jaslyn, Kat, Ray, and Angie have already been mentioned. Much love to you guys. I had to write this down. I'm sorry if I had to read your name off a list. It's like 30 people. I can't fucking, like, remember all this shit, bro. I'm ADHD and Shadow, he's been a mainstay on the channel since day fucking one of Darker fucking Chronicle, when I was a fucking family-friendly cringe fest. He actually kicked that shit out of me. Shadow was the one that got me to dish the family-friendly, because behind the scenes I never was. I was naive, but I still had the 9/11 humor and all that shit. And Shadow he's the one that brought it out, and I fucking give props to Shadow. Me and him bicker on camera all the time, but I genuinely have a love for Shadow like a brother. If Shadow ever needed anything, fucking, I'd be there day one. Andino and his wife Kaylee. Andino disappeared for like 2 fucking years, and it hurt. It not as in he hurt me, but just I didn't know what happened to him. I was concerned. He came back, and he's thankfully doing very well. He has a wife. His wife's named Kaylee. Kaylee actually made the stream thumbnail that you see on my streams. Thank you, Kaylee. It means a lot. And Andino has a wife and kid now. Like, that's fucking awesome. I couldn't imagine. I'm fucking happy for him. he's a great guy, great content creator. If they have a YouTube channel, I'm gonna link it in the description. So go show him some love, please. This is gonna be the hardest one to say. It always is. It always is. It's never not gonna be hard to read this name. My friend Dara, or Dara, however it's pronounced. Her name was Alpha on YouTube. She's no longer with us. She passed away short before I was admitted to the hospital for SI. It never gets easy saying her name and saying in memory of, which rest in power. She was a kick-ass friend, a kick-ass content creator. I don't care that she's no longer with us. Subscribe to her, please. If you're viewing this, please do. There wasn't many people before then, until like Jazz came along, that believed in me like Dara did. There wasn't. I can't tell you another person that believed in me as a content creator before Dara until Jazz. Jazz, Angie, and Kat picked up the mantle that Dara was. And they can't replace Dara. I'm never going to say Dara's replaced. And that's not any knock towards them as people. It's just Dara she was a special human being. So much that she entrusted her mom and sister to take care of me. And I want to thank them too also. Christy and Danielle. Thank y'all. Having a mom and sister that didn't have to come into my life meant a lot. And y'all have helped me through some dark times. Y'all helped me. Y'all just helped me. Fuck, me and Danielle like to cut up and have fun, and me and Christy do too. It's something that I will never not be amazed by. And I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not trying to be short about it. I just don't know what to say. My friend SC, Head of the SC. He's been on my channel. We all know him. He's the vet. Much salute to the service he's doing for our country. Also, fuck you, SC. I'm just kidding. Fuck you, but thank you for... People do not know how much SC's helped me, and I'd rather not admit it. But he's a great guy. SC tried to give me advice, and I'm just boneheaded sometimes. But SC knows I got a lot of respect for him, even though we will go back and forth like motherfuckers on Discord. But yeah, we have... I have nothing but love for SC. My friend 4A, he also has a YouTube channel. I'll link it. Great guy. I don't know to say much about 4A. 4A is a man of many few words, but much respect for 4A. My friend Rush, the Indian guy in my videos. Fuck you, Rush. I'm just kidding. Much love for Rush. Again, me and him will go back and forth all day on Discord, but at the end of the day, I do have respect for Rush. Much love for him too. I wouldn't have him on the channel unless if I really hate somebody, I won't bring him on my channel. My friend Lola, he's actually edited a lot of my videos at one point. Thank you, Lola. I'm gonna try these 3 people. I'm gonna bring 4. Yeah, I want to say 4 people. No, 5 people. I'm sorry, 5. I can't fucking count. 5 people that I met through another server that had nothing to do with gaming, and they all became people that I met in real life, except one of them. And Jacob is the one that I haven't met in real life, but I still have enormous respect for him as a person, as a friend. These are Brendan, Matt, Jacob, Lee, and Ari. I have respect for all of them. Ari's a sweetheart. If she ever comes on the channel, you'll see that she's a sweethearted girl. Jacob will probably be on the channel at some point. Jacob's a very funny dude. My friend Matt will maybe, I don't know. Matt's funny as hell too. My friend Lee's built like a motherfucker. Much love for Lee. My friend Brendan's he's always been there, silently in the shadows supporting me. I cannot tell you the amount of times that when people trashed me in private, Brendan stood up for me. Same thing with Jacob. Some people came after me and he supported me. My friend Keon, he was on Kamikaze. When I was Kamikaze, he's on the channel. Much respect for Keon. I fucking love Keon, you know. He knows who he is. And, Keon, I got much respect for you. We gotta get you on this channel, too. We gotta get you on here. My friend Jin and Miles, he watches the streams. He's commented a few times. Jin, he's a strong Christian man. Like, that's one thing me and him bonded over was our faith. while he's a family friend, like the depiction of family friendly Christian, he brings it a lot more. I am more just, I have my beliefs, I'll localize them. But I have a respect for Jenin. Jenin has a great channel. Also will be in the description. Anybody that I say has a channel, just click on all the links, subscribe to them. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Just click on the links, subscribe, watch them. Please, beg you, do it. Except Shadow, he lies to his fans. According to the fucking pedophile we knocked off the internet a couple of years ago. But that's besides the point. But not really besides the point. If you know it. Yeah. Psycho, he's been on my channel. Like, I love you, Psycho. Kendall, you're doing a great job. You're way ahead of me than I was when I first started my channel, so much respect to you, Psycho. Chungers, oh my god, fuck you. I don't even like saying your name sometimes, but fuck, man. He was actually in one of my most recent videos. Two of them. And I love playing with him. He's a fun guy. Very funny dude. Much respect, and go subscribe to him. Den's been behind. I don't know if he's ever been in a game, in a video. I don't think he has. But Den, you know who you are. I don't even know your real name. I just know you as Den. Much love to you, Den. Much respect. You've helped me sometimes. You help me see things from a different angle, and I respect that. My friend Jameson, 256. I don't know if he might have been on this channel. He has, I think. Much respect to Jameson. Go subscribe to him. He's a weird Wisconsin dude, you know, cheese and Green Bay Packers. My friend Toonlink, the Asian from Kamikaze. Guys, just go subscribe to Toonlink. Just tell him that the white man sent you, and that's all he needs to know. He owes me. My friend Ahmed, he knows who he is. Fuck you, Ahmed. You know, me and him make jokes all day. Much love to you, Ahmed. My friend Angie, my friend Michaela. Michaela's been my friend since 5 years old, so we are on year 17 of friendship, which is longer than most marriages last. Much love to you, Michaela. I don't know what I'd do without you in this life. You've been the one mainstay in my life. And that's the end of the people, which is just strange. I feel like there's more, but maybe just, I don't know. But I do not know how to state this enough. I thank God for not letting me die when I wanted to. He didn't grant my wish, and I was pretty pissed at him that he didn't just let me end my own life a couple times. And one person I can never not think enough is my dad. I've never really brought up my dad unless it's in a joking manner in a video, but if I ever have a good quality that's beyond my humor, well, my humor too, just me as a person, if you ever recognize a quality, or my friend Katz or Jazz, or anybody recognize a good quality in me, it's my dad. My dad passed on some great morals to me. My dad passed on what it was to be a man. And while I feel like I am nowhere near what he is, he taught me a lot. He did. I have never met a man that worked harder, still came home, and held down the house. He was still the man of the house while working fuck ton of hours. He loved me. He was always a present man in my life. I never wondered where Dad was, or if my dad loved me. I always knew that. And I never had to question that. He was always proud of me. He still tells me to this day that he's proud of me. And he's the first family member who actually supports my dream. And it's weird. That out of all things that most people complain about their dads, I can't complain about mine. He's a great man. And if I can get you to watch this video, Dad, I'll just send you where I start talking about you. Thank you, Dad. You've done more than you went beyond the call of a dad. You're just, I couldn't ask for a better man to raise me, to raise this fucking rebellious ass redneck of a child. But thank you for sticking through me through the rough times and not disowning me when you probably should have. Thank you, Dad. I love you. Love you more than I can ever tell you, and I won't admit that much. So take it while you can. My dad's my hero out of all people. Yeah, I like Trump. Yeah, I like Michael Jordan. Yeah, I like Mike Trout. Yeah, I like Troy Aikman. But my dad's who I admire the most. I don't. It's it's weird after reading all this list because it brings in the realization how many people care about me, and it's hard because I'm used to being a loner. I'm used to be able to do things by myself and just accept that nobody wants me, but so many people do, and that's the weird part about life. It happens when you least expect it. Um, but I'm still gonna upload. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads and the lack of consistency. To be honest, fucking got lazy as shit. Um, I'm finally starting a new job, and it'll be consistent. Unlike construction, which is rained out, rained in. You don't know what you're working. You can work 4 hours. You could work 20 hours. It depends on what they want you to do that day. I have a normal job. Now, I will be working a lot, but I'm going to try to find a dedicated time to making content and dedicated time to streaming. You know, sometimes I'm going to take a vacation. Won't be able to upload them or stream. But I'm going to try my best to keep a good schedule. And guys, with the people I just mentioned around me, plus the 400 and I think at this point 13 people that watch me and subscribe and watch my content, we have a ability to take over the platform. I think that we could start that, basically when Eminem dropped a Slim Shady LP, and it blossomed into what he is now. King Shady was dropped at first because I was a blonde, and I ditched it. I became the country boy. But the cultural impact is what I'm focusing on for Eminem now. I want to have that impact on YouTube and maybe spill over to mainstream and just create some shit, stir some shit, do some shit. And I feel like I can finally do it. I feel like I have my ways. I feel like I finally can have my avenue in, and we can win. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it right under 30 minutes. Told you. Just kidding, I didn't. Um, but yeah, and thank you guys, especially to that whole friend list, especially Jazz and Kat and Angie and all of y'all, like all of equal importance in my life, and especially my dad for seeing me through some of the toughest times of my life. When nobody else believed in me, these people did. They're the only people I can list that had a consistent faith in me. Much love. Thank y'all guys, and here's to 500 million subs eventually on this platform, and the eventual King Shady presidency. Peace out, guys. Thank y'all for watching. See you with more content.